Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Haley, who I met in Zero Sims here on YouTube. So I feel it's like really bad. See, the light of their glares, like really badly. And so I don't have that on, but I have like one light here and I have one over there. And I have my window open. Uh, anyway, so you're going to be tier ranking all the books I've read in 2020. So the incredible tier is like my top books for this year. The good tier is like 5 to 4 stars, depending on how I feel. Okay is like 4 to 3, fine is like 3 to 2, trash is like 2 to 1, or no stars at all, meaning it was terrible. And I'm going to start with trash actually. I'm just going to put a book in it that I actually hated it. Hold on, where is it? It's I don't know if it's here. Hold on. Oh, no, I don't see it. That's so weird. I swear it was just there. It was Frost and Starlight, unless it's like gone. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 32, 33, 34. It should be there. Okay, here it is. Oh my god, I didn't even see that. That's absolute trash. This is Crooked Kingdom is incredible. I don't know where I'm going to put Six of Crows yet. I think I'll put him incredible for now, but it might go to good just because I think I liked that better. Okay, so Scythe. I'm going to say it was okay just because I DNF'd it. I did not finish it, but then I picked it back up like midway through the year, like at the end of the year after I'd read it, like during the summer. Like I started during the summer or something before that, and then I picked it up like literally in December. So I'm going to put that in okay. It wasn't my favorite, but I actually did really enjoy the ending. I don't know, I got really stuck in the middle. I don't know what's going on, but I stopped reading it. I'm gonna put, I think, all the Harry Potter books in good. Because I did enjoy them, but the problem with the author, as well as them being those underlying views that are not the best. So we'll just pick these out and put them in good. They're good. That's like pretty, good there. There's definitely more. I don't really feel like putting that. Maybe I'll put like Prisoner of Azkaban in them, or I'll drop like the second one down because I had to ID and after the second one. And then I picked it back up. So Order of the Phoenix. Okay, so I guess we'll grab Chamber of Secrets and we'll hit okay because I did DNF it. Like midway through the year. The Hate You Give, I'm gonna say is good. It was a really good book. I actually really enjoyed reading it, but it's not like my top 5. It's not my favorite book in the world. I really did enjoy it. I watched the movie, I read the book. It was really good. I liked it a lot. I think got me into realizing that I need to really diversify my bookshelf more, which is what I'm working on this year. I started working on it this year, but obviously I kind of failed. But I started working on it. I was trying. I read this book. I read like, you can see obviously what I read, but I also tried to read some classics, and so that also kind of screwed with my like trying to read like really diverse books. I did my best. I know this is by an Asian author, and I was really glad that I got like something in there that wasn't just white people, because that's really bad. Six of Crows is quite diverse, in my opinion. Queen's Gambit was good. I enjoyed it a lot. The racism was really prevalent though. No, I mean not necessarily of the author, but of the time. Like the N-word was in it. The way that the only black character was like portrayed. I don't know first there might have been 2 black characters, but the one that I really thinking of, the way they were portrayed, it was kind of bad. But so I enjoyed the read though, so it was good, I'd say. I'm gonna go with okay with this book, and Firefight is the same, I guess. They're not my favorite books. I kind of feel like I'm doing Scythe an injustice, so I'm actually gonna bring these down. If you like them, that's great. I just really didn't like them that much. Love Crescent City though. Literally my favorite book of the year. Not my favorite. I love that book though. What else is trash? The Raven Boys. No. The Raven Boys was fine. I didn't mind it. I don't remember reading Ash Princess at all. I think it's about like a queen, a princess. She's like enslaved or something. I think I actually really did enjoy this book, so you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna move like Prisoner of Azkaban and Order of the Phoenix up. because those were my favorite Harry Potter books. And then we have more space. Ninth House was really, really good. I actually really enjoyed reading that book. It was definitely a little dark and trigger warning for sexual assault. If you are going to read it, I just want to warn you, I'm not going to recommend you a book and then have you super triggered. Trigger warning for sexual assault. That's all. But I mean, it was really good. I enjoyed it a lot. But definitely, like, there's also like addiction. There's also high amounts of addiction in The Queen's Gambit. Pride and Prejudice. I'm gonna go with good. I enjoyed the book, but I do need to read it again, I think. Court of Mist and Fury. Court of Thorns and Roses was okay. I think Court of Mist and Fury was good. I personally like Throne of Glass better. Like, Throne of Glass is incredible. Like, I really enjoyed it. But I don't know if I didn't enjoy these books half as much. Like, it was not my favorite. I'm trying to think which 3 of the Holly Black books that I read this year that I liked the best. So The Wicked King, The Cool Prince, and The Queen of Nothing. I really enjoyed The Wicked King. I definitely know that The Wicked King was like pretty good for me. I don't know if it's quite incredible. I think it's like same as The Hate You Give. I think I'm gonna put The Queen of Nothing and The Cool Prince in that as well because I really like those books. The Wrath and the Dawn I did like. I really enjoyed these, I think. I did not read the second Wrath in the Dawn. I liked the ending of the first one, so maybe I'll put this in okay. I liked the ending of the first one. I didn't read the second one though. Obviously, after Lady Smoke, I stopped reading the series. I'm gonna put that in this okay as well. The Raven Cycle was okay. I didn't mind it. I thought it was pretty good. Chain of Gold was really good. I really liked Chain of Gold actually. To Kill Kingdom was good. I enjoyed it. The read, it was quick. I really enjoyed it actually. The Beautiful. I read this in the summer. Actually, did I even read this year? I might have read it like in February, I think. I think I read The Beautiful in February. It's just why I cannot remember. I do remember. I have it. I think I enjoyed it. I think it's a good book. And then Three Dark Crowns, I enjoyed. The Great Gatsby. That book was something else, let me tell you. It was definitely questionable there. It wasn't that bad, but it was interesting. I don't know how much I enjoyed it. And then The Damned, I ate The Damned. I really ate it. So, here, I'll move it over. Okay. So we have Six of Crows and Crooked Kingdom. My favorite books of the year. Crescent City, though, too. Last 200 pages of Crescent City, I was bawling my eyes out. I stayed awake till like 3 in the morning finishing that book. I was bawling my eyes out. I couldn't see. There was tears running down my face. I thought I was gonna wake up in the morning with like puppy eyes or something. It was bad. Prisoner of Azkaban and Order of the Phoenix are my favorite Harry Potter books. That's why they're there. I read Harry Potter for the first time this year. I don't support J.K. Rowling in any way, shape, or form, and I do see the bad themes or messages. Sorry to keep doing that. I ate food like 20 minutes ago and it's kind of bothering me. I had stuff in my teeth, I think. Sorry. Embarrassing. I really enjoyed, I enjoyed the books, but, the messages that definitely were being portrayed were not my favorite. Like the whole AIDS versus werewolves things is not my favorite metaphor that there is. Sorry. Okay, and then Chain of Gold. I really did enjoy the book. I thought the characters were nice. The world building was good. Although the world was already kind of built since I've read all the other books, and I love the characters a lot, like Cordelia. Amazing. Same like Crescent City. I love Bryce. Like I love how she acts and just her personality in general is fantastic. Okay, and then the Deathly Hallows, the Goblet of Fire. That's Deathly Hallows. That is the Half-Blood Prince, which I barely remember that book. Mush. And the Goblet of Fire, Sorcerer's Philosopher's Stone, all good books. Hate You Give was really good. I feel like I need an extra tier for like really good. Like here, what if we move like these to the bottom? We have like, okay, like these are the better books. Hate You Give was really good. The Queen's Gambit was good. I don't remember the Ash Princess at all, like really. The Queen's Gambit was good. That Ninth House was really good. Pride and Prejudice was really good. I want to read it again though. I actually have a book set of like Jane Austen novels that I want to read this year. I know I'm trying to diversify my bookshelf, but I also am trying to read classics, and so it's like whatever. But I thought I loved. A Court of Mist and Fury was okay. I feel like I need to drop it down because I didn't enjoy these that much. Like it was definitely better than A Court of Thorns and Roses, but it was not my favorite book, like by far. The Wicked Kingdom, Wicked King, The Cruel Prince, and The Queen of Nothing, I did really enjoy. I would read again. The Kingdom, I would do the same thing. They were short and sweet. The Beautiful was a really good read. I actually really enjoyed it. I get a little confused at the ending, but when I read The Damned, I kind of cleared everything up and I kind of like remembered it. But it was also because I usually don't have gaps between books that I read, but this one had a little bit of a gap and I didn't reread The Beautiful. So as I'm talking like super fast, it's kind of normal. The Three Dark Crowns I did actually really enjoy. It was a little hard to like keep up with the characters like at first. Like even when I was reading it, I was like, okay, who is this? Like who were we talking to in the beginning, especially? But towards the ending, it was better, and I could kind of figure it out. And now that I'm reading the second one, I'm much better at figuring out like, okay, who this is, who's who. Uh, okay, and we talked about those, and then Ash Princess again. I like somewhat remember it, but like barely, which is kind of weird because like I remember all the other books I've read this year. These I can only blocked out of my memory partially because I did not really like them. Scythe, I really enjoyed the ending of Scythe. I kind of remember the beginning, the middle. I kind of remember too. But I know that I actually DNF'd it at one point. I already said this, but that's what made it drop down because I just like couldn't get behind it in the beginning. I don't know what was going on. Like in the middle, I just like could not read it. Like I had to put the book down and stop. I did the same thing with Ember in the Ashes, except I never picked up Ember in the Ashes. I don't know if I just like went through a little reading slump for a second, and then picked up new books and never picked them up again. I don't really know what's going on. The Chamber of Secrets again, I DNF'd them and then picked it back up, so that's why it's there. And the Court of Thorns and Roses. It's not my favorite book, and that's why it's there. Same thing with the rest of the series. I just don't think it was that good. That wasn't that good. I prefer Sarah J. Maas, right? I prefer Crescent City over them, like by a lot, and I prefer Throne of Glass, so that's why they're there. The Wrath of the Dawn, though, I did like that book a lot. I just didn't really feel compelled to read the second one, or like the ending was good. Like I didn't mind the ending, except like that did leave you kind of on a cliffhanger. Which is fine, which is normal, but I just didn't want to read the second one, so I was like, wait. Lady Smoke, I don't remember at all. That's right there. And then The Raven Cycle was fine. I didn't read the second one. I didn't really want to. I feel like it was leading you on like a storyline. It was definitely setting up for other books. Like I could tell because it was leading on a storyline. You never quite get there. Like I wanted to know, like, oh my god, is he her soulmate or some, Daisy? Because yeah. Anyway, or how does she kill him? Like what? If she kills him, And then I read that is Still Hurt. I read Still Hurt. I pushed through it, and then I pushed through Firefight. They took me a while. Did I particularly like them? No. Would I read them again? No. Maybe we'll read the third one eventually. I don't really know. And The Great Gatsby was fine. That's why it's in fine. I don't really have an opinion on that book. It was what it is. I thought it was going to be more interesting, and it was kind of boring. I thought I read 1984, George Orwell, this year. Maybe I read 1984 last year? 1984 gave me a run for my money. Let me tell you that one. I was like, what is going on in this book? Don't ask, I don't know. And then, of course, trash, we've got Court of Frost and Starlight. That is the worst book I've ever read. I don't even know what that was. Like, honestly, someone tell me. Also, like, A Court of Wings and Ruin can kind of, like, drop down, too. Because, like, that one scene where there was a battle going on. I think they were doing them dirty in the middle of a battle. And I was like, A Court of Frost and Starlight. Like, Anyway. I guess that's all for today. Like, comment, subscribe, turn notifications on if you want to. No, click the notification bell if you want to get notified every time I post a new video. Hope to see y'all very soon. Bye, everybody.